Hi guys, so got another video here for you. Just wanted to show you how I did my Northern Lights themed nails. Sort of galaxy starry themed as well for my trip to Iceland back in September. So the first thumbnail I actually made a water slide nail decal of my wedding invite. So this is what the first thumbnail is going to be. It didn't work as well as I wanted, so you'll see when I do the next thumb. I actually decided to paint the design instead. So this is the easiest way to do the decal. If you put it on a stamper and then put the water on, it is so much easier to apply it. As you can see, it just slides off. There it is, ready to go. So you want it on a white background if you've got a clear decal, because otherwise it's not going to show up very well. And I didn't quite get it to all the sides. This is why I ended up painting another nail for the other thumb. But I was actually really pleased with this because it was just so cute with it being my my wedding invitation. So this is the other thumbnail. We've got some more Beetles Gel polish. A really sort of nice, sort of a navy blue, but I can't even describe it actually. It's just really pretty. But this is the base coat for the other nail that I'm trying to make look like my wedding invitation. So we're starting off with this, and then we've got some nail foils that I'm going to use for the starry background. So I used the Magpie nail foil glue. You want to be putting it all over, and I think you have to cure it for 60 seconds, I think it is, before you can apply the foil. So this one I think I actually got from Shein, but it seemed perfect for the starry backdrop for the nail. So just go in and fill the bits you missed. And there we go, look at that. Perfect for the background. As we're wanting to do a design on top of this, you want to be going in with a base coat rather than a top coat to cover that foil, because it needs the tacky layer for all the rest of the gel to stick to. So we're going in with the white Beetles Gel polish, number 894. This was to paint sort of the snowy hills backdrop. So just going to fill that in with my little detailer brush. See, I designed the wedding invite like this because my husband actually proposed in Iceland underneath the Northern Lights. So when I was doing the invites, I asked what they should look like. And he thought that we should do one with the Northern Lights in the background and a man and woman on top of a snowy hill. And it did come out pretty well. So I'm just taking, I think I've mixed a little bit of sort of light blue into that white there to try and get some sort of shade in. And then I do end up actually just going in with like a real pale blue. I think I mix the two colours you've seen before, just to sort of differentiate the hills, give it a little bit of perspective. So So, because you can see the first colour I mixed, actually, it doesn't show up too well. It did in the end once the nail was finished. So I realised I was off shot there. Can't be helped, only my second video. So you can see it's a little bit darker there, can't you? So I think this is actually where I go in with the blue. I just thought it was really pretty. It looked really, really wintry, really nice. I was trying to obviously go off my wedding invite. So just filling in that blue there to make it look like a different hill. I think the effect does actually look quite good in the end. So these are the colours I'm going to use for the Northern Lights. I think there's a mixture of Beetles Gel Polish and I think Blue Velvet. So those are the numbers for the codes if you want those. I love that one. That is my favourite because turquoise is my absolute favourite colour. That's sort of a lighter one. That is so pretty. I really love blues and greens. All blues and greens. So that's a lighter one again. So I just mixed those two darker turquoise colours together to start with my first sort of line for the Northern Lights. If anybody's actually seen the Northern Lights, it's more like a white light that you see across the sky. But when it's really strong, you can sometimes see the purples as well. It is so pretty. So just going in with the lines. And then what I'm going to do is I use the prep solution. I think you could use isopropyl alcohol. That's basically what it is anyway, to sort of blend them together. So I'm just using all those colours that I showed you, just putting them in a line across the sky. And then we'll blend them together. Oh, I love turquoise. So pretty. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Northern Lights, you definitely need to try and see them once in your life. They are absolutely amazing. So amazing. We actually saw the purples in the sky, like just with our naked eye, not just the camera, this last trip we went on that these nails were for. I wanted more pretty lights on it, so I did the lights going the other way on top of those other ones. Just there is no formation to the lights, like the no same formation you'll ever see. They just dance all over the sky. So whatever pattern you want to draw them in will be fine. It's not going to be inaccurate because they just dance everywhere all over the sky. So we're going in with those lighter turquoise colours and the purple. Just mix it together sort of with that prep solution there. Just to sort of blend it into each other. Oh, so pretty. I feel like I actually preferred the nail I painted in opposed to the nail decal of my wedding invite. I feel like it looked better. And now we're going to go in with a detailer brush I got from, I think it's Nailed It by Chelsea, to draw the little people. This didn't go very well, I'm not going to lie. It was really, really difficult to do the detail. So I just sort of was trying to do my best to draw the silhouettes. So they definitely look better on the nail with the decal. It was really difficult. It might be easier with, it might have been easier with a gel paint rather than gel polish. But it did end up looking okay, but just not as nice as I would have liked it to have looked. Like, I wasn't actually sure whether they looked people-like or whether they were just like blobs standing in snow. But well, let me know what you think. So in my decal, in my invitation, she sort of stood with one foot on the ground and then sort of like a foot popping with the other one. So it's sort of like, oh, it was really difficult to draw. I did my best anyway. I feel like it looked okay. We sort of got what I was going for. So that is my wedding invite in the background. So I think I did an okay job. I was really pleased with it anyway, so. I felt like this one needed just a little bit more, so I went in with that Beetles white gel polish again to do some stars. I really love stars. So if you just do a little blob and then pull out from the little blob in the middle each time, so it makes a real sort of nice starburst star. I think I left it at that for that nail. I really liked that one. So for the rest of the nails in this set, I used this, getting focus, A892, really nice sort of pale blue shade, as the base coat for the rest of the nails. Just because I'm planning on doing a sort of galaxy marble starry effect on them all with sort of different patterns on top. So these are the bases anyway. That's a really pretty blue. I really loved this set. I did like wearing this. So those are the bases there. And I'm going to be using those same purpley turquoise colours as I used in for the Northern Lights. So what I do, I just blob them on sort of in a no sort of pattern whatsoever. Get lots of turquoise on because that's my favourite. And then I use the prep solution to sort of blend them in. You don't want it too wet on your brush, but you need enough to sort of manipulate the gel and move it about. So I usually dry off the brush after I've dipped it in, and then, as you can see, just patting it, get it to go where you want. It's sort of a really nice galaxy effect in the end. I think I end up putting a little bit more polish on just because I think I probably put more turquoise on. I'm not sure actually with this one. Yeah, yes I did. I thought that was a really sort of nice galaxy effect there. For some of them, I don't think I used as much purple as I did in that one. I think this was sort of more of a greeny with a little bit of purple galaxy sort of background. I liked them all in this set, really, I'm not going to lie. There wasn't a nail that I thought, eh. Then go in with the alcohol again. Such an easy technique for sort of marbling or galaxies. They sort of look the same, really, don't they? I went back to using more purple in this one. I think I preferred sort of the purpley against the turquoise look, just because it sort of reminded me of the Northern Lights more, and that was obviously the aim in this set anyway. But as you can see, it's a really easy marble technique. Barely feels like a technique, you just like blobbing gel polish all over the nails and then smushing it about. But I think it's quite effective. So on two of the nails, I'm going to draw like constellations. Can't remember if this one is Little Bear or Big Bear. I think there's Ursa Minor and Ursa Major. But I definitely do those two. I think this is the Little Bear. If you Google it, they're really simple to do. So I've just... Oh, I know I go off shot again. But if you just draw the lines in between the dots, you've got a really nice constellation pattern going on there. I will show you the nail again. I'm very sorry. I will do better with my videoing. But I do show you. See, look. Back on shot now. Probably about to go off. Yeah, about to go off again. So there we go. That's the Little Bear. This next nail is sort of inspired by Miss Jo's nails. She's so funny. I love watching her videos. She does sort of like a Galaxy Valentine set. So I've sort of mixed the white with made it a bit sort of milkier with the like isopropyl alcohol, and get that on the brush and sort of take some of the white out so it looks like a Milky Way sort of, if you get what I mean. So once you get that how you want it to look, get it in the lamp really quickly so that it doesn't merge together again. I do the same on this one. I think it actually worked out better on this one just because it was a bit bigger. Sometimes when you work too small, it's really hard to make it look how you want it to look. So yeah, we're going in first just with that sort of washed out white. And then with your brush, take out what you don't want to be in there. As I said with the other one, as soon as you get it how you want, get it in the lamp so that it doesn't move. So back to the first one, I then go in and sort of do a proper solid white line outline. So you've sort of got the washiness of the galaxy in the background, but then sort of the shape is more defined when you go in and outline it like that. So I do the same on this one, do a solid white outline. I think this one looked a lot better than the other one. Like I say, when you're working on a bigger canvas, it looks better. And then I do a few few little dots to make them look like stars, although I might cure it first. I can't remember which way I did it actually. I probably cured that first and then think I'm putting in some little dots to look like stars. Yeah. Sorry, off shot again. Absolutely rubbish. But then I think I'm drawing, I wanted to do a starburst like Miss Jo did with a heart. So from the heart, pull outwards, although I think actually I'd already cured that. I didn't want the shape to move. I thought it looked really cute. I really love her designs. They're so good. Go check out her channel. So I think I've done another starburst on that off shot. So I went over that because it wasn't quite solid there. So this one, I just wanted to do a ton of stars. Why not? Just sort of wanted it to be full to the brim of stars. So I went in with that white gel polish from Beetles, and then I believe I use a champagne gel pen from Magpie Beauty, which is really pretty colour. I think I'm doing a few starbursts first though. God, it's ages since I did this. I'm really sorry. can't remember what I did first. So pull that out from the middle again. I think because I didn't have enough of a blob to start off with, I went and redid that little blob. So here's that Magpie Beauty gel paint in champagne. It's really pretty colour. So I just dot that about. I just wanted some different look stars as well. Just some nice. It's sort of like a rose goldy colour, really. I don't really know what champagne is supposed to be, but it's a very pretty colour. So I just dot them here and everywhere, and I think I do a little star as well here. Oh, it's so pretty. So this next nail, I wanted to do a planet, sort of like Saturn with the rings around it. So started off with that white gel polish again, the half circle on the edge of the nail. I didn't want it to be too opaque though, so I sort of play around with the prep solution. And sorry if you heard my gate there, that was the postman coming. So yes, I just sort of make it a bit more washed out, and then I think I actually made it too washed out, so then I went in with more white gel polish. So then when you get that how you want it, before you move on, definitely cure that. See, look, I've taken away too much there. So put just a little bit back in and get it in the lamp. So then once you've cured it, I then went in with that white again and sort of pulled out where I wanted the rings to go from the middle, and then just like that, so it looked like it was going behind. I think I actually do put a little bit of the champagne colour in this as well once I've cured it. And then that's the final nail. So these are press-on nails that I wore for about 4 weeks. If you haven't switched to press-on nails, you totally should. I went from acrylics to press-ons. Oh, I just love that nail that I drew for my wedding invite rather than the decal. They both look really nice, how I wanted them to, but I do prefer that one. But thank you very much for watching again. I really appreciate it. If you would like and subscribe, that would be amazing. If you don't want to, I won't be offended. But thank you very much, guys. Bye.